Today we're going to be talking about the new French romance film Portrait of a Lady on Fire, so let's talk about it. What's up everybody, Justin here. Today we're going to talk about the new film Portrait of a Lady on Fire, directed by Céline Sciamma, and this is a French romance film that I've heard so many good things about. I was so excited. People were calling it the best foreign film of 2019. Have you seen Parasite though? A young woman is commissioned to do a portrait of another young lady who is about to get married. The younger woman does not want her portrait to be done since she does not want to get married. This other lady has to do the portrait just by memory and being around her. There's so much more than just her trying to create this portrait of this lady, and I keep saying this lady and that lady. I am going to have a hard time pronouncing these names, so I'm not even going to attempt it. But as the two are going along, the one who is the painter has to see how she holds her hands or how she looks at different things, and then goes back and tries to paint that. And I like that aspect of the movie a lot, where she's trying to paint by memory and watch certain movements of her is really memorizing. But then there's a lot more to it. And like I said, this is a romance film. The two girls are spending a lot of time together. And this is one of the most genuine connections romance films I've seen in a long time. Just feels so realistic and so deeply moving. The way that these two ladies look at each other, it's so sweet. And what really holds this movie together is definitely that chemistry. The two leads in the movie have a chemistry that seems so easy for them to act and allows for their characters to grow throughout the movie. The movie does not give you a lot of information about these two girls and their past. We know certain things about the upcoming marriage, but that's not necessary for you to have a lot of information about them. What is necessary is that chemistry and their connection as well. So throughout the movie, we're slowly starting to see them kind of get attracted to each other while also still trying to do a little bit of the painting. And it's a very thought-provoking movie filled with some of the best directing and cinematography I have seen this year. Every single shot from A Portrait of a Lady on Fire is spewing with technical mastery. Every frame is just so beautiful to look at. The color grading for the movie, everything is just a treat for the eye. And the movie is a slow burn. It's not a really quickly paced film. You're not going to get a lot of scenes that just move really quickly. There's a times where a lot of the scenes are just them staring at each other and they're not really talking to each other and they're just kind of taking everything in. It's a slow burn, but it's filled with some really great directing, beautiful sequences, and this movie is a treat for the eyes and one of the most beautiful films I've seen this year. And it's filled with a story that I actually was so interested in watching, seeing how she was going to create this painting by memory while also being attracted to the person that she is painting as well, and building that connection, and then sending her off for marriage while also building that connection. So it's really hard for her to do all of that knowing that there's this marriage coming up. And the film does get quite emotional with those moments, and the acting is just so impressive. It's so believable. How the two girls kind of just look at each other. There's a scene in the middle half of the movie where she is painting. The girl who's looking at the portrait done of her just stares at her, and we're just watching her just kind of look at her, and it's so sweet and so believable and so realistic, so genuine, and so emotional watching how she feels about her and how it grows throughout the movie. Portrait of a Lady on Fire is one of the best films I have seen this year. I didn't know too much about the movie. I didn't see a trailer. I saw a poster, and I heard that it was really good. So I was looking forward to seeing this movie, and it definitely paid off. One of the best romance films I've seen this year. One of the best looking films I've seen this year as well. So before I give you my final thoughts and score on Portrait of a Lady on Fire, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. And if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and check out some other Oscar contender reviews that I've done. You can check them out right up here. I'm seeing so many good films now, and Portrait of a Lady Fire is just another one that adds to the list of great films of 2019. So Portrait of a Lady on Fire, slow burn, take their time with the romance, And the characters are so great in the movie. The acting is so believable. The directing from Céline Sciamma works in this movie. Is one of the best foreign films I've seen in a long time. And one of the best films I've seen in 2019. I'm going to go ahead and give Portrait of a Lady on Fire an A. Thank you guys for checking my review for Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Have you guys seen it? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And stay tuned for more up and coming movie reviews. My name is Just Watch Movies. And you guys stay classy.